At my birth, the Emperor's decree, this girl is great Nina's lucky star. Today, I grant her the title of Nina. Afterward, illness steals my voice. The physician's verdict, Your Majesty, the Nina's throat isn't badly injured, but she has lost her voice. Years later, courtiers sneer, what lucky star? She's only a mute with an empty title. We're better off relying on Selena. Selena arranged my lavish birthday banquet for public humiliation. I asked father to make it grand, so all the capital can watch my mute sister choose a husband. My sister is nobly born. Ordinary men aren't worthy. Her chosen insult is worse. I've selected Henry, former young general of the Henry's mansion, and a death row prisoner scheduled to die in 3 days. Another prince. Father, he's my elder sister's ideal match. Selena's taunt lingers. Nina, what good is my title now? I'm still married to a condemned man with days left, yet even that humiliation cannot make my situation any worse. Before my mansion, guards confront Henry. How dare you? Lose those chains and leave. As I reach for Henry, he resists. Your Highness, I'm filthy. Don't dirty your hands. I lift him inside from the cold. I'm unworthy to be your consort. Henry plans to leave. Entering today already implicated you. Tomorrow I'll go and never tarnish your reputation. He offers heirlooms. These are all the Shea family left. I meant to keep them to overturn the Shi family's case, but now they're useless. If you won't stay in the capital, take them to Jiangnan or Lingnan. Buy shops and land. Support trustworthy people, so nobody bullies you in the palace again. Henry stands at the end of his road, yet still plans my survival. I force out the words, you won't die. You'll become the world's finest consort. Everyone who harmed you will pay. My throat burns, but I regret nothing. A heavenly voice reveals why. You are great Nina's lucky star. Today, I grant you the power to prolong life. Every word you utter becomes reality, but revealing heaven's secrets brings a backlash. So each prophecy scorches my throat, and I must pay an equal price. Your Highness, I didn't sleep beside you. I stayed nearby in case danger came, to shield you. Breakfast is Henry's handiwork. I made do on campaigns around Beijing, but I'm no expert. Please forgive the thin porridge. Next time I'll improve. Your Highness, eat more. Selena sends a grim gift to my residence, timed for Henry's execution. Her servant, the Selena, feared there'd be no time to prepare, since the consort dies in 3 days. Young Master Shi, this is her reward. Then a palace order arrives. Henry will be executed tomorrow at noon. Return him to death row tonight. Henry tries to send me away. Nina, don't be afraid. If you're unhappy in the capital, leave. Then a messenger. Your Highness, wonderful news. Prison 4 burned down, collapsing a secret wall and exposing the true military report from the Henry's old treason case. The Ministry of Justice has gone to the palace to request a retrial. The consort is saved. At court, Selena turns the retrial into grievance. Mother Empress, news of Henry's retrial is everywhere. Your Majesty, I only helped my sister choose a consort. Who knew Henry was treacherous? Now the whole capital acts as though I deliberately harmed him. Your Majesty, I've been terribly wronged. The Empress condemns Nina. As eldest princess, you should behave, yet you've disgraced the royal family over a condemned man. Selena intervenes. Mother, don't be angry. My sister was merely confused. She adds, a childhood fever stole her speech, so her stubbornness is understandable. An official brings the verification. The hidden military report is genuine. The accused has been cleared and awaits further investigation in a side hall. Nina, even if Henry isn't a criminal's son, what changes? The Egg family has fallen. He has no soldiers, power, father, or brothers. So what if he did commit a crime? Can one isolated Henry cause any trouble? Henry is gravely wounded. If one bowl of medicine kills him, nobody can be blamed. After a pause, she orders, move aside, sister. You can't protect yourself, much less Henry. Guards, pull the princess away. Selena's contempt. Who do you think you are? A mute born first and handed the princess's title. I finally break my silence. Henry won't die. I continue, he'll clear his name and become the finest consort alive. Everyone who despises, humiliates, or tries to kill him will kneel and beg for mercy. You can actually speak. Silence follows. As guards reach Henry, my warning rings out, don't touch him. Drag this good-for-nothing aside and force-feed him the medicine. Selena laughs as her guards seize Henry. The guards hold him up. One jeers, Your Highness, look. Selena's taunt follows. This is your precious consort, a dog who can barely breathe. And he thinks he can protect you. I lunge between them. Don't touch him. Get out! Selena retaliates. Seize them both. I'll drag her before father. Soon, she storms into the palace. Selena bursts into court. Stop! Father! You must give your daughter justice. My elder sister has colluded with a traitor. Her accusation lands before the emperor. Father! A messenger bursts in. Urgent report. 100,000 Shea veterans are trapped deep in the grasslands. They demand Henry's safe return within 3 days, or they'll raise the capital. The emperor erupts. Nonsense. Selena, I spoiled you until you dared punish court officials privately. Guards, confine the Selena to her residence. She is forbidden to speak. Father, I didn't do it. That mute Nina framed me and Henry. The emperor turns to Henry. I failed to examine the case properly. The Shi family's treason charge was suspicious, and now the truth is clear. I restore you as heir to the Marquis of Henry. You also command 100,000 troops. The north is in crisis. Muster your army and march tonight. Your Majesty, I obey. Later, Henry keeps his distance from me. I'm filthy from death row. Don't let its stench defile your quilt. Even my blood despises me, yet Henry alone shielded me. Fresh wounds cover him. I wonder what torture death row inflicted. It must have hurt terribly. It's all right, Your Highness. It doesn't hurt anymore. Please don't cry. I've endured every torture death row offers. Henry insists, these wounds truly don't hurt. Father's edict had restored him as heir to the Marquis of Henry. Henry lays out the price. I've been restored as heir and granted 100,000 troops. Tonight, I march north. You understand what that means. Beijing is unstable, and this journey will be dangerous. He entrusts me with a token. This is the Zhenbei Army's Tiger Tally. It carries my authority. If anything happens in the capital, mobilize the 3,000 G veterans outside the city. They'll protect you with their lives. When I invoke life and death, Henry refuses to accept it. You're great Nina's most honored princess. Don't speak of death so lightly. I promise I'll return alive and personally reclaim this Tiger Tally. Until then, I'll accept your decision. Knowing you're safe lets me fight without worry. A charged pause hangs between us, but the attendant interrupts. Your Highness, return to your room. It's cold outside, princess. A decree bearer soon arrives. Princess, His Majesty decrees that security is unstable while the Marquis of Henry campaigns. For your protection, 200 Imperial Guards will secure this residence. Without an Imperial decree, nobody may enter or leave. My servant protests. This is the princess's residence. The smoky room makes me cough. My servant spits in disgust. Those wretched snobs. The charcoal is broken rubbish. It produces choking smoke without warmth. Even the food is spoiled. I confronted the eunuch, but he mocked us. He said Henry might never return from the front, so we should be grateful for anything. The servant. At least there's food. Worried about Henry? The young general is fortunate. He'll return safely. Yet Imperial Guards seal the mansion, and not one message escapes. Then one delivery slips through. This tofu came from the old cellar in Liushang. A palace eunuch mocks my confinement. Your Highness, what a life. You can still eat tofu at a time like this? The palace eunuch targets my servant. Old fool, get out of my way. He laughs at us. Your Highness, the Empress has evidence that Henry hid proof of treason inside this mansion. Search the residence. His laughter turns filthy. Perhaps you've hidden the evidence somewhere on your own body, Your Highness. Today I'll search you personally and discover exactly where you've hidden it. My servant. Insolence. Protect the princess. The eunuch snarls, kill anyone who dares defy me. A messenger interrupts. Your Highness, a letter has arrived from Beijing. The old tofu seller appears. Your Highness, my shop's tofu arrived late today. My apologies. Before Henry left, he warned that the capital's winds were strong. If anything ugly troubled you, I was to clean it up. Gentlemen, will you come quietly, or must I work? Outside, a victory herald announces, great victory at the northern border. Henry captured 3 cities in 3 days. The enemy retreated 100 miles. Long live the Emperor! Long live the Emperor! Long live the Emperor! May great Nina stand forever. The Emperor beams. Excellent. The Shay family member has met every expectation, a true pillar of great Nina. Once alone, the Emperor admits, the Shay family's 100,000 veterans remain a grave concern. Henry's prestige will soar after this victory. He cannot be allowed to continue commanding troops. His advisor agrees. Everything is prepared. At the Xuan Palace Assembly will revive the treason case and accuse him of serving the remnant ruler. Then the Imperial Guards can lawfully seize Henry's veterans. He'll receive a promotion in name but lose all real authority. The Shay family will be stripped of military power. Elsewhere, my servant is horrified. Your Highness, how could His Majesty do this? Henry is bleeding for great Nina, yet the Emperor is already sharpening the executioner's blade. A loyal agent brings me intercepted intelligence. Selena's people met northern border merchants at the city gate yesterday. Your Highness, the Selena has gone mad. My servant understands the stakes. This is treason. If father discovers it, Selena will answer at the palace. I mean to confront him personally, but the warning continues. She has powerful supporters. Going there is like entering a dragon's den. Besides, the Emperor decreed that you cannot leave this residence. Henry's Tiger Tally carries his authority. Seeing this tally is like seeing the Marquis of Henry. It gets me before father, who promises, if Selena has acted recklessly, I will punish her severely. The emperor protects the throne's reputation first. If this handkerchief becomes public, what happens to the royal family's name? How will the court, battlefield, and border soldiers see us? His decree falls. Selena violated morality. She is confined for 6 months. No visits without my permission. Then comes Henry's fate. I'll send supplies. You may leave. But another voice attacks me. Nina, will you force your sister to die? She was merely confused. As her elder sister, how could you be so heartless and complain to your imperial father? The accusation continues. Selena is your own sister, Nina. How can you be so cruel? Another voice brings grim news. Rebellious daughter, do you hear it? The death knell is sounding. Yanmen Pass is falling. Lingchu Valley was ambushed. Supplies are cut off, and the army is surrounded. Henry is trapped and may never return. What a pitiful battlefield death. The newly engaged princess will become a widow. Selena gloats. How unfortunate, dear sister. She married a condemned prisoner, cleared his name, and made him a general. Before he could return to the capital, he died beyond the pass. My answer is absolute. Henry won't die. Certain, I answer. Yanling never fails. Your Highness, Preston sent a gift. The servant reveals it. Your Highness, this whip belongs to Preston, the minister's son. The servant recoils. He's provoking you. Then the palace decree bearer arrives. Your Highness, accept the decree. The imperial decree is merciless. Henry is trapped and may die for his country. The eldest princess is destined for widowhood. Therefore, she will marry Preston, son of the Minister of Rights, in 3 days. This lucky union will end Great Nina's border troops' suffering. Utterly absurd. My household erupts. The young general may die at the front. How can the court do this to Her Highness? His army faces destruction, yet the emperor strips his command and orders his widow remarried within 3 days as a lucky charm. The decree bearer remains unmoved. Why won't you kneel and accept? Marrying Preston is a great blessing for your highness. The decree bearer threatens. Are you defying the decree? A servant fires back. You've gone mad. His answer is immediate. The princess defies the decree. Guards, lock the gate. Without the emperor's order, not one grain of rice enters. This is evil. Illness closes in. Your highness, take your medicine. The medicine's here. Each dose feels like medicine forcing me to accept my fate. Still, I force out the words. I'll never accept my fate. Your highness, hold on. I'll boil water now. You must hold on. The old servant hurries away. By then, the sealed estate has exhausted its last reserves. Not one left. A bodiless warning reaches me. Stop. The Yanling technique defies heaven. Every time you speak, you sacrifice part of your lifespan to the heavenly Tao. The voice continues. You were born an omen of fortune. Had you stayed obedient, you could have lived peacefully, but your powerful spells have drained your vital energy. Do you know what awaits if you speak again today? Your life will end at 25. At 25, your beauty fades and your body withers. For Henry, whose fate remains unknown, you'll trade away your life. Do you regret it? My choice doesn't change. I don't regret it. Foolish child, go. The warning follows me. If you insist, heaven is merciless. It will show no mercy. Preston ordered us to smash this gate. Preston's men surge forward. Even if we carry her, that mute princess enters the Zhang residence today. Behind them, Preston laughs. Nina, I've come to take you into my household. How dare you? She is great Nina's eldest princess. Preston, this is treason. You're the traitors. The emperor himself granted me this marriage. Today, I'll take her by force. Who dares object? Henry has probably been devoured by wolves at the northern border already. Come obediently today and spare yourself pain. I reject his claim. Henry won't die. My prophecy rings out. He'll return victorious. At the front, Henry's soldiers are collapsing. The general can't hold on. Supplies are gone, and we've used every arrow. In the next life, brothers, we'll still follow you to death. Across the distance, my prophecy reaches the battlefield. Henry won't die. He'll return victorious. A stunned soldier gasps. What? Zhenbei army veterans flood the mansion. The old troops are here. Who dares harm our young mistress? Kill the Shay family army. A courier interrupts. Hear this. A great victory at Beijing. Henry broke the encirclement and beheaded the enemy commander. Their army retreated 300 li. Preston curses. Damn it. He survived and won? In the palace, the emperor laughs. Good. The emperor rewards him at once. Henry's contribution is immense. He receives the title Marca of Henry, command of 200,000 troops, and orders to return immediately. Your Majesty, back at Nina's estate, Preston finds her awake. Nina, you've been unconscious 3 days. Why wake today? This time, even if I must carry you, you're entering my residence. What are you waiting for? Smash the gates. His men laugh. A new voice stops them. What filth dares block the Marquis's path? My ribs. They're broken. A laugh follows, then a cry. The Marquis of Henry has returned. Henry takes the courtyard. Everyone irrelevant. Get out. A servant welcomes him. Marcus, you're finally back. Henry reaches Nina's bedside. How is Her Highness? Why is she so weak? She burned with fever because of you. Preston and the palace eunuch brought an imperial decree, forced a marriage, and smashed the gates. Her Highness defied the decree to protect your honor. Preston and that palace eunuch are courting death. Guard the gate. No one disturbs us. Yes, Marquise. Alone at her bedside, Henry repeats, Nina, I'm back. Nina, I'm back. Don't be afraid. No one will bully you again. I'll protect you. I'll be your support. Henry stares at me, shaken by the cost. Nina, how could this happen? That wish in Lingchu Valley, and the peace charm that burned without flame, was that wish yours? My second utterance stuns Henry. You spoke again. How could you be so foolish? A worthless life like mine should have ended in Lingchu Valley. Henry demands answers from the nanny. You know everything. What happened? Why has Nina's body become like this? The nanny reveals the price. Her Highness's Yanling technique spends her lifespan as a sacrifice to heaven. The other day, Her Highness risked her life for your reputation. Yanling made her vomit blood and collapse. That truth hits Henry. How could you be so foolish? A worthless life like mine should have ended in Lingqiu Valley. Why spend your life saving mine? Was it worth it? Listen carefully. Whatever happens, you're never allowed to speak again. Your life is the world's most precious. It belongs to you, and to the Shay family's 200,000 soldiers. I'll avenge every grievance and kill whoever you want dead. Never shorten your lifespan for me again. Promise me, all right? The medicine is warm, Your Highness. You should rest. Your wounds still aren't bandaged. Bring it. I'll feed her. Madam, move all military affairs and study documents here. A family member objects. This is the Marquis's wedding chamber, a place of great importance. That doesn't matter. Henry settles everything beside my bed. I'll stay where Nina can see me. From outside comes the news. Nina is awake. Henry tends to me. The imperial physician says your vocal cords are badly injured. An ordinary medicine harms your stomach. You need nourishment. I cooked this pear soup myself this morning. There's fritillaria, an autumn pear. Try it. One sip is painfully bitter. We'll try another way. The physician is right. Drink it a few more days, and you'll recover. Then honesty. My cooking is rusty. If Your Highness doesn't mind, I'll practice daily until it tastes good. Selena fumes. He's alive? 100,000 veterans? Where did he find 100,000 veterans? And useless Preston couldn't even abduct a mute. He got his bones broken and disgraced me. The warning is worse. Even the Emperor relented and made Henry. If he discovers you leaked the defense map, we're finished. Selena decides, no, I won't sit here waiting to die. Henry commands 200,000? So what? Those around him aren't necessarily as tough. A servant arrives. This humble servant greets Your Highness. This colorless, odorless fragrance comes from beyond the mountains. It acts slowly. Symptoms appear after 3 days. Then the physician will blame overwork for reopening an old injury. Finish this, and I'll settle your mother and sister comfortably in Jiangnan. You'll also receive 10,000 taels of gold for lifelong wealth. They must not be harmed. I understand. I'll handle it properly and never reveal a word. The exposed servant faces Henry. My lord, I deserve death. When my mother fell gravely ill, Selena gained leverage over me. I faltered, but I'd never harm you. Nina, try these green pears, they're sweetest. The servant has another concern. My lord, what about this poison? Selena is still waiting for my reply. Henry's answer is cold. She tried so hard. Wouldn't refusing be disrespectful? Nina, tomorrow's palace banquet celebrates victory. Father wants to welcome me. With so many fine performances, we should attend. We needn't act. We'll simply watch the show. Tomorrow's state banquet becomes my chance to confront Father. The Emperor orders, bring me your memorials. Your Majesty, the army commander lets his troops break laws and defies the throne. He cannot keep causing trouble in the capital. Rest assured, Majesty, together we'll impeach the commander and end his arrogance. Enough. Leave. Later. Your Highness, it's done. This came from Selena's Willow Alley residence. For years, they've secretly traded official posts, colluded with Imperial Guard generals, and taken bribes from Green Robe. Their letters with northern border merchants framing the Shi family are all here. Henry studies the proof. Selena hasn't improved. Colluding with enemies, forming cliques, hiring assassins, poisoning. Any one crime could kill her 100 times before exile. Nina, are you tired? Rest. Tomorrow night I'll take you to settle accounts. No one who trampled and humiliated us will escape. Henry tends my makeup. Nina, don't move. The eyebrow pigment is dry. I'll slow down. As Henry finishes my makeup, his promise deepens. The drawing is rough, but let's never separate. After tonight, I'll enter the palace and marry you with honor. This time, it won't be convenience, nor the wedding of a condemned prisoner. I'll give my Nina the grandest wedding in the world. A servant interrupts our wedding plans. Your Highness, the carriage for tonight's victory banquet is ready. The Imperial Guard commander is waiting outside. Understood. I'll take you into the palace now. Henry calls to me. Come, let's go. Tonight, Henry makes his promise. We'll settle every score, once and for all. At the carriage, Henry calls. Come closer. The coachman warns us. Be careful. Sit tight. We climb aboard for the palace. We're leaving. The carriage carries Henry and me toward the victory banquet. One guest whispers, Nina is incredibly elegant, truly a celestial being. Hush, watch your words. Didn't you see Selena's expression? Tonight's victory banquet may not be so simple. At the state banquet, the emperor receives Henry with booming laughter. Henry, your northern victory is a great achievement. I prepared this banquet to welcome you home. Your Majesty, thank you for this great favor. Henry deflects the praise. The soldiers won this battle by risking their lives. I dare not claim all the credit. The emperor laughs. Fine words. You're truly a great leader. To the pillar of our state, my beloved minister. Henry came from afar and won my campaign. A true hero. Wine cups rise around the emperor's toast. Selena toasts Henry. On behalf of father and great Nina's people, I toast you. When Henry refuses, she bristles. Is this wine not mellow enough? Henry exposes the trap. I appreciate Selena's hospitality, but this imperial wine contains dead bone fragrance, a poison from beyond the Great Wall. The hall recoils. Isn't that a rare poison from beyond the Great Wall? Selena poisoned Henry at the state banquet. The court erupts. Henry, how dare you slander me? I offered that wine in kindness, yet you accuse me of treason. Henry fires back. Treason, poisoning, hired assassins, and rebellion. Selena, did you think those crimes escaped my eyes? You're slandering me. Selena starts. I am a princess of great Nina. An official cuts in. General, you dare openly slander Her Highness at the state banquet. An official presents evidence. I submit a memorial. Selena's steward colluded with the imperial guards to sell official positions. 3 days ago, Selena also bribed Henry's personal guards to deliver dead bone fragrance from beyond the Great Wall. Evidence is irrefutable. I beg your majesty to judge. Selena cries, Father, I didn't do it. They conspired to frame me. Father, Nina did this. She harmed me. Selena's accusation turns toward me. Selena's fury breaks loose. Die! Henry intercepts her. Selena, move again, and I'll send you to your death here in Taiji Hall. The emperor erupts. Henry, how dare you? Will you spill blood here in Taiji Hall? I dare not. I acted in panic to protect my wife. Forgive me, your majesty. The emperor's verdict falls on Selena. My unfilial daughter has abandoned virtue. Hiring killers and possessing poison are unforgivable. Yet her royal blood spares her death. Effective immediately, strip her title, demote her to commoner, and exile her to Lingnan. She may never return to the capital. Selena cries, Father, I'm innocent. Nina did this. She harmed me. Father, spare me. Selena curses me as guards drag her away. Nina, you vile woman. I'll haunt you even in death. Later, a shout rings through my residence. How dare you trespass here? Mother corners me at the residence. Nina, save your sister. An attendant protests. Your Majesty, what are you doing? Get up. She refuses. I'm begging you. Please. Selena was pampered from childhood. Lingnan is distant and choked with miasma. How could she endure it? Go beg the army commander. If he agrees, your father will surely spare Selena exile. Nina, she's your own sister. An attendant objects. Your Highness, Nina's vocal cords are damaged. She cannot speak. Mother snaps. Then write. Write one sentence, and that madman will answer. Nina, she's your sister. Will you truly watch her die on the road to exile? How can you be so heartless? You're my own flesh and blood. Nina, what are you doing? I write my answer. An attendant reads it aloud. From this day forward, the princess severs every tie and obligation. Your Highness, please leave. The severed bond is final. Move! What are you dawdling for? The exile procession starts. Selena laughs bitterly when I appear. Nina, you've come to laugh at me. You think you've won? You're only a mute, a jinx born to ruin your husband. Her taunts keep coming. I'm going to Lingnan, but what about you? You'll remain a mute cripple forever. Henry loves you now, but what happens when he tires of you? You can't even beg for mercy. Her laughter follows me. My message to her escorts is blunt. The journey is long. Please take good care of Selena. Don't let her die too quickly. The escorts understand my meaning. Don't worry, my lord. We'll take very good care of her. No, no. Mother, save me. Mother, save me. They want to kill me. Let me go. Selena is hauled away. Then a sudden crisis strikes me. Henry takes command. Back to the manor. Quickly, fetch the imperial physician. The physician. My lord, I am old and powerless. That mysterious backlash has consumed the princess's vital energy. Her organs are decaying. Her pulse is thinner than a spider's thread. Henry needs the truth. How many days does she have? Unless she rests, she may not live past 25. The physician's warning strikes me. Your Highness, speaking borrows heaven's power at the cost of your life. Every time you speak, you shorten the life you have left. If you speak again, even a god descending to earth couldn't save you. You won't reach 25. Henry, don't speak. Don't say a word, Nina. I'm begging you. Never utter another word. From now on, neither of us will speak. Henry finds another way. Write. Nina, I beg you, write, and I'll listen. Whatever you write, I'll do, so long as you never speak. Lock your voice away. Don't give that damned god another syllable. I put my answer on paper. Henry, I promise I'll live well. Henry stays beside me. Slowly, Nina. Don't rush. I'll grind the ink thick. Write whatever you need to tell me. I'll read every word. All my life, I'll listen to you. With this pen in your hand, I'll understand your heart. Promise me you'll never trade your voice for anything again, all right? A silent beat passes. I'm afraid I'll lose you. You promised me, Nina. You truly promised, didn't you? Thank you, Nina. Thank you for choosing to live well for me. Henry vows, to the ends of the earth, I will never betray you. The old servant, greetings, Your Highness, and Marquis of Henry. Henry, Nina, try the fresh snow pear. It will soothe your throat. The palace eunuch. His Majesty treasures the princess's beautiful voice and grants century-old snow ginseng from the imperial pharmacy. The eunuch continues, he also grants top-grade Ganoderma from the treasury to nourish the princess's voice. Henry catches the trap. The snow ginseng is top-grade, but it's laced with deadly arsenic. My wife is evidently unworthy of this honor. Marquis, this is a royal gift. You can't! You cannot make false accusations. You can't! The Marquis has gone mad. Run, quickly! Henry is beside me. Don't be afraid. I'm here. No one can hurt you. The Emperor cannot wait. The medicine isn't a gift. It's the Emperor's warning, meant to test me. The Empress confronts me. My good daughter, look at me now. Aren't you proud? Speak, you mute. You've ruined me and your own sister. Now you won't spare me even one word? 2 days ago, I secretly sent my trusted nanny to find Selina. Do you know how your sister lives now? She was pampered from childhood and never suffered once. The nanny returned saying Selina is suffering terribly on the road to exile. The jailer said Henry personally ordered that Selina receive special care. My Selina is dying. This is all your fault, you jinx. You ruined Selina. Without your collusion with Henry, how could Selina have ended up like this? Speak. Don't you understand the power of words? You could even speak to that condemned prisoner. Why can't your words save your sister? Henry, don't speak, Nina. You promised me, remember? The Empress. Then I'll drag you into hell with me. Speak. Aren't you gifted with words? You'll curse me to death too. Come on. Wild laughter erupts. If you won't speak, I'll send you to your death. Henry finally intervenes. What are you going to do? Nina, you didn't speak. You didn't speak. You promised me, didn't you? Guards, take the Empress to Taiji Hall. I will personally demand His Majesty's answer. Marcus, does Great Nina's harem now hire assassins to murder first-rank Marcus's wives openly? No, I am the Empress. You cannot treat me this way. Don't be afraid, Nina. Your husband will take you to seek justice. Army Commander, will you really push this to the bitter end? Your Majesty, I survived 9 deaths at the border, yet my wife nearly died in the capital. If Your Majesty denies me justice, I will seek it myself. Selina spits her last venom at me. Nina Sinclair, you harmed my child and stole my throne. Don't celebrate. My people heard the divine physician say you won't live past 25. I'll wait for your fate in the cold palace. Henry cuts through her laughter. Don't listen to that nonsense. With me here, even the king of hell can't take you. With the Shea family's honor restored, Henry tells the dead, for 3 years, I've longed for this day. Now I can finally answer to my father and brothers. My father and brothers are watching us. They'll protect you. I stand beside Henry beneath their gaze. Henry addresses them. Father, brothers, the CA family's old case is cleared today. Every villain from that time has been executed, comforting our heroes in heaven. Today Henry brings his wife home. From now on, I care nothing for empire or power, only that she lives well. In life and death, we'll never part. At court, an official warns the emperor. The Zhenbei army has merit, but 100,000 unidentified former troops patrol outside the capital, under black flags, defying the law. Your Majesty, withdraw Henry's seal and reorganize the army before unrest erupts. We second the motion. Without that, the capital isn't safe. We beg Your Majesty to decide wisely. One minister objects. Henry just pacified the northern border and earned unmatched merit. Withdrawing his seal now would dishearten every soldier and general. A pause from the throne. My ministers, isn't this hasty? The family member. Your Majesty, their arguments are reasonable. Explain yourself. Henry answers, I won't take a single soldier from this 200,000-strong army. Today, I return my seal as Marquis of Henry to your majesty. Are you truly surrendering it? Think carefully. The seal is here. I don't jest, but I have one condition. What condition? Provided it breaks no law of Great Nina, I grant it. Then abolish the rushed marriage arranged years ago. Have the Ministry of Rights prepare another. Let me marry Nina Sinclair again as my principal wife in an 8-bearer sedan. I want no power over the realm. Your Majesty, I only wish for her. At the manor, the decree-bearer bows to me. Greetings, Nina. May you have longevity and peace. A servant warns, the Marquis isn't here. Take official business to the training ground. The decree-bearer corrects them. I didn't come for the Marquis. I bring good news for the Nina. By heaven's grace, the Emperor decrees. Nina Sinclair is gentle and virtuous. Moved by her years of injustice, I title her wealthy and carefree Nina. I grant her 30,000 mu of Jiangnan farmland and 10,000 taels of gold. She leaves immediately for her fief, the elder. I request permission to go to Jiangnan. Is His Majesty driving the princess from the capital? Granny, careful, the decree-bearer insists. This Jiangnan journey proves His Majesty's fatherly love. His Majesty considers your health too weak for a troublesome grand capital wedding, which would harm you and the Marquis. Why not become Jiangnan's carefree princess and enjoy endless wealth and honor? A servant challenges him. The princess and Marquis are newly married. Why send her to Jiangnan now? Accept the decree, Your Highness. Don't disappoint His Majesty's intentions. I hand the decree-bearer my note. Please present this to His Majesty. Her written answer continues. His Majesty's fatherly love is more than I can bear. The decree-bearer sputters. This princess is defying the decree. My final line reads, if he won't yield, neither will I. The Emperor repeats it. If he won't yield, neither will I. Then he erupts. This rebellious daughter truly is my daughter. I spoiled her too much. How dare she threaten me openly? A messenger bursts in. Your Majesty, disaster. Why the panic? Where is your decorum? What are you saying, Your Majesty? 100,000 Zhenbei army vanguard troops stand outside the palace gates, hands on their swords. They refuse to retreat without the imperial remarriage decree. The Xie family... Army? Are they planning rebellion? The Emperor yields. Proclaim my decree. Henry Langley's bestowed marriage is abolished. He will marry Princess Nina Sinclair as principal wife, with an 8-bearer sedan. The Ministry of Rights will prepare it without error. This servant obeys the decree. Congratulations, Your Highness. Congratulations, the decree-bearer announces. The Emperor has abolished Henry Langley's bestowed marriage. You'll marry him as principal wife. The Ministry of Rights is preparing the grandest wedding. An attendant. Your suffering is finally over. At last, Henry and I can marry with dignity. But I know this decree isn't the Emperor's gift. The army commander used 200,000 troops and his seal. My own resolve helped wrest that dignity from the Emperor. Henry returns to me. Nina, I've done it. This time nobody can wrong you again. A servant interrupts. Your Highness, news just arrived from Liushang in the eastern city. It's about Selina Blackwood. At Liushang, Selina, once the Emperor's favorite princess, finally reaps what she sowed. Henry finds me staring into the distance. Nina, what are you looking at? What's wrong? You're about to become a bride, yet you've grown clingy. Silly girl, I'll make you even happier. His laughter fills the room. A wedding attendant blocks Henry. Marquis, you mustn't. Great Nina law forbids couples from meeting for 3 days before their wedding. Taking the Nina now breaks the rules. The rules are mine. I'm the one marrying her. Why should I care about rules made by the dead? Nina, come with me. I'll show you our new home. Henry takes me there. Look, Nina, this is our home now. This is our bedroom. The window paper comes from the western regions, and Luhu's mild winters and cool summers will help you recover. Henry shows me the next room, your study. That desk is carved from one piece of fine sandalwood. His future unfolds around me. You can write here. I'll grind your ink every day, all right? This is only the beginning, Nina. From now on, this is our home. No one will ever bully you again. No more cold palace, no more ruins. A Ministry of Rights elder interrupts. Your Highness, you mustn't meet before the wedding. I beg you, return home at once, or invite misfortune. Protocol finally drags Henry away. Later, he lingers outside my window. Nina, I miss you. Those old fogies at the Ministry of Rights are unbearable. Without that threat of bad luck, I'd carry you back to the Marquis's residence tonight. Tomorrow, I'll come for you early. Henry already pictures our procession. 10 miles of red bridal finery, so everyone in the capital can see how beautiful my wife is. Sleep early, Nina. A voice from heaven reaches me. Even ruthless heaven honors those whose love runs deepest. To protect you, Henry surrendered his military power before everyone. He chose silence and became your mouth rather than let you speak again. You honored your vow to him too. Even with a knife against your throat, you refused to defend yourself through word law. Today, heaven reclaims your word law power. From this day forward, your words no longer become law. You're merely an ordinary woman. In exchange, your short life curse is broken, and the backlash ravaging your throat has ended. With careful treatment and warm mortal medicine, your voice will gradually recover. Heaven grants your lifelong wish to grow old together. Outside my window, Henry keeps watch all night, unable to leave. Outside my window, Henry talks through tomorrow. Nina, I'll come fetch you. From my damaged throat, one word escapes. Henry, he freezes. You just spoke. His happiness instantly becomes panic. Does it hurt? Does your throat hurt? Stop talking. This is my fault. I shouldn't have spoken to you. Then the truth finally lands, and Henry cries, "Great, great!" Wedding morning arrives with an attendant at my bedside. "Your Highness, it's time to comb your hair." As attendants dress me, the bridal blessing begins. First comb, together until the end. Second comb, white hair level with your brows. Third comb, children and grandchildren filling your home. This time, I truly am marrying Henry. Outside, the caller announces, "Marquis, lift the sedan." The capital marvels. Now this is the grandeur a princess of great Nina deserves, isn't it? My empty wedding that year had brought only frustration. Today a herald proclaims, the Marquis of Henry's 200,000 cavalry clear the road as he personally escorts his wife home. Before the altar, the officiant commands, "First bow to heaven and earth." This bow honors the destiny that carried us beyond death, and two souls sharing every joy and sorrow through chaos. The ceremony continues. Second bow to the parents. Now, husband and wife bow to each other. Henry and I pour all our remaining strength into that final bow. At last, Henry beams at me. "Nina, I've finally married you." Henry stares at me. "Beautiful. My Nina is the most beautiful woman alive." He raises our wedding wine. "Beautiful Nina, drink this cup and you'll forever be my wife. For all eternity, we'll never part." An intruder nearly spoils the moment. Henry turns cold. "Father-in-law, how could you walk so carelessly? Disrupting our joyous occasion today is unacceptable." The palace messenger drops into submission. "My lord, forgive me. I deserve death. I meant no offense. His Majesty ordered me to deliver this belated gift list to you and the princess. His Majesty deeply regrets the princess's past injustice. He ordered the Imperial Household Department to prepare this gift list overnight. 10,000 taels of gold, 10 luminous pearls, and 100 bolts of shoe brocade. His Majesty sends this belated dowry to compensate for her suffering." Henry refuses it. "Go back. Tell His Majesty I've already received what I requested. As for his compensation, it disgusts me." Then the physician examines me and exclaims, "A miracle, truly a miracle. My lord, the princess's mysterious backlash has now completely vanished." Henry needs the answer that matters. What about her voice? Will it recover? "Don't worry, my lord. Her throat was badly damaged, but her vocal cords remain intact. Her pulse and vitality have returned. With proper care, she won't feel any more pain when speaking. Her voice will remain hoarse and weak, so she mustn't shout. Within 6 months at most, it should sound completely normal." A faint sound slips from me. Henry spins toward me. "What?" Henry pushes aside the prescriptions. "Those imperial physicians only prescribe bitter medicine. They're ruining my wife's appetite. Nina, drink this. What do they know? Only bitter lumps. Your throat recovered so quickly because I make this crab-flavored autumn pear soup every day. See? I'm right. Drink more." Henry proudly offers me the bowl. "Your husband makes it for you every day." Elsewhere, the exhausted emperor admits, "In the end, this empire cannot be saved. I'm tired. The future of great Nina is now in your hands." The heir kneels before him. "I won't betray your Majesty's trust. I'll govern diligently, cherish the people, and secure great Nina forever." Yet the emperor can only mourn. "Selina, my Selina, I dare not." At home, Henry offers the familiar bowl. "Nina, it's warm. Drink while it's hot. The physician says this soup is nourishing. Drink more. It's good for you." My voice breaks through at last. "Henry, you, Nina, just now, you spoke. My husband needs to hear his name once more. Call me again. I beg you, call me again." With my voice restored, I answer his plea. "Henry, Henry, Henry, I'm here, Nina. I'm here year after year. Henry is here for this life and the next. I've never been absent.